Review on this new product that's come out by Proaim. It's the Orion gearhead. What I want to do is talk about all of its features and what it does, and what I like about it and what I don't like about it. But before I do that, let me first tell you that I've got years worth of gearhead experience. I've worked with Pana heads and Airy heads, and so I've been there. In fact, I actually own a whirl head, so I've been in the gearhead whirl for 30 years. So I was very excited when this product came out, and I was very interested in giving it a review and talking about what its features are. So let's get right to it. I was very excited, but also a little questioning what the quality build would be on this head, because the price range is just perfect. It's, you know, a couple grand, so my goodness, you know, what are you going to get for a couple of grand? Well, this is what you get. First off, let's start with the fact that it weighs right at 50 pounds. So that is a drawback, and it's also a benefit all at the same time. The drawback is obviously 49 pounds, I think is what it actually weighs, is a lot to tote around. So this is not a run and gun piece of equipment. This is not going to be for weddings. It's not going to be for one-man bands or small crews. This is a production unit. This is for production projects. When I call production, I'm talking about where you have full crews, you're using grip trucks and all that business, where you've got assistant cameramen, and you've got, you know, it's a production piece. You only have two hands, so you're going to be tied up with your wheels. So from a focus standpoint, you're going to want a bona fide AC that's working with you. So that's a given, and that is what separates it from a lighter weighted fluid head that you would use in a normal interview or running and gunning type of material. But this is where the weight becomes a benefit. The stability of your camera is based on your support. And typically, the bigger your support is, the more stable and the better and the smoother moves that you can make. So if you have a lightweight camera like a DSLR, and you're not rigged out and it's pretty much simple in its configuration, you don't have very much weight, and so you're going to be using, most likely you're going to be using a fluid head that is weighted appropriately. So it's going to be very, very difficult to make really nice production moves. I'm not saying it can't be done. It's done every day, but it's just a lot more challenging. When you start moving into heavier cameras, or if you start rigging out your DSLR to where it becomes more cumbersome, you start adding on all kinds of build-out things, monitors and so forth, becomes a little bit more difficult to control. So you're going to want a head that's heavier. So this is a tool, just like a crescent wrench is a tool. You use a crescent wrench for certain things, but you're not going to you're not going to change a transmission with a crescent wrench. You reach for a different tool or tools. Well, this head is exactly the same way. This is a wonderful head for production shots. And what I'm calling production shots, and that are rehearsed shots that has precise blocking, precise lighting, and precise movement, and precise camera pulls, and all of that falls into what I call production. This head is perfect for that. Let me talk about the features on it for a second. First, in addition to its weight as being an asset, these wheels are weighted, which means that they're actually heavy. If you took this off, gee whiz, this wheel alone is probably 8 pounds, maybe 10. This is a pretty substantial pretty substantial wheel, and it's quite simple the way it comes on and off. It has a little key in there, and you just tighten it up. But what is so cool about it is it has a fabulous feel. It just feels wonderful. It has 2 gears for tilt, and it has 2 gears for panning. You have a slow and a fast. And I'm currently in the slow mode, and it just feels like butter. Everything is very well seated in here. These roller guides. Makes no noise. There's no pulling, no dragging. But the thing I like about it the most, and the reason why I like Gearhead so much, is it connects you to the camera. It is an incredible feeling to work with wheels as opposed to working with a fluid head. It's just two different languages altogether. So that's my long take on the Gearhead versus the fluid head. I would say this is a very quality piece of equipment. This is a real piece of equipment. It's very, very well made, and I'm very happy with it. I just got it. I have not used it in the field yet or in a production. I'm shooting some food later today and tomorrow, so I'll be very excited to use it. I have another Gearhead up there that I'm working with currently, but I'm really looking forward to this one. And anyway, I hope you found this informative. I would certainly, if you're into production, I would suggest this is a very good buy. And the price is really unbeatable. I mean, you're never going to find a piece of equipment with this much quality build and workmanship, and what a fine feel for this price. You know, $15,000 head. So let me know. Thank you.